What's up, fight fans? Thank you once again for coming through. Much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. All right, so fight announced early on today. I've just actually read it on boxing scene. It was Billy Joe Saunders versus Martin Murray, which will take place on the April the 14th at the O2 Arena. And I think this is a double header because Terry Flanagan takes a step up in weight to face Morris Hooker. So it's a decent card put on by Frank Warren, BT Sports, Box Nation, etc. And I think this is a decent fight. I really do. Billy Joe Saunders versus Martin Murray. I think a lot of people have already just completely discounted Martin Murray. And I can't lie to you, I'm a bit surprised by that. Look, is Billy Joe Saunders a better boxer than Martin Murray? Absolutely. But let's not forget, Martin Murray 3-4 years ago, I know it is 3-4 years ago, was still considered a very, very good boxer. You look at his record, and there's nothing embarrassing about his record whatsoever. He's lost to who he should be losing to. I think the only one that will hurt him a bit more than the others is probably Arthur Abraham, because I think that was a fantastic opportunity to win a world title. But let's look at the other losses. George Groves steps up to 168 pounds. Nothing wrong with that. Gennady Golovkin in 2015, when Gennady Golovkin was the Gennady Golovkin. Sergio Martinez went to Argentina, went to Sergio Martinez's backyard, and I think beat Sergio Martinez, but got a unanimous decision. And in 2011, a draw against Felix Sturm, when he beat Felix Sturm. Let's be honest, he beat him by a couple of rounds. There's nothing embarrassing about that record whatsoever. And if he was to retire today, he'll look back and think, you know, I've had a good career. So I've seen a couple of comments so far, and people, he's washed up, he's done. I think far from it. Look, decent fight against Gabriel Rosado. You know what it is about Rosado? Rosado's 10 losses just look like Rosado is a journeyman. He's far from a journeyman. Rosado can actually fight. When he does get beat, look at the record, who he gets beat by. Again, no embarrassing names. So he beat Rosado, and then he beat Arman Toroizen. And now he's getting Billy Joe Saunders. Look, is Billy Joe Saunders' favourite to beat him? Yeah. But is this a good voluntary for Billy Joe Saunders? Absolutely. I was struggling to think of an opponent worthy for Billy Joe Saunders to fight as a voluntary before he takes on someone else in terms of someone legit. Look, he wasn't going to take on Charlo. He wasn't going to take on Danny Jacobs. So those names are, forget those names for now. Obviously, he wasn't going to get Golovkin or Canelo, who look like they're going to fight on May 5th. So who's out there? You got to make some money. And I think an all-British fight against Martin Murray makes sense for everyone. You don't have to leave home again. You can have a camp at home and get to fight a guy that has only lost to the very best, which is fair to say. And for Martin Murray, look, it's what, third or fourth time opportunity to win a world title. And it's probably his easiest one. And I mean that in no disrespect to Billy Joe Saunders, but I mean, what we're talking, Felix Sturm away in Germany, very difficult. Sergio Martinez away in Argentina, very difficult. Gennady Golovkin in what, Monaco, I think it was. Forget that, never going to win. And Arthur Abraham in Germany. Even if he beat Arthur Abraham, to get a decision out there was always going to be tough. So he'll look at this, and on paper, as soon as it sounds, this is the easiest opportunity that he's had to win a world title. In saying that, does he beat Billy Joe Saunders right now, the confident Billy Joe Saunders who just brushed aside David Lemieux? No, he doesn't. But one thing about Martin Murray, one thing that Martin Murray has always had an advantage for, I think, at 160 was that he was a lot bigger than all the 160 guys. So is he able to, at 35, still exert that power, that pressure to try and force a stoppage or win a point decision over Billy Joe Saunders? I don't think so. I think Billy Joe Saunders is riding the wave right now. And I think that doesn't stop until he fights either a Charlo, a Jacobs, or Canelo, or GGG. Anyone else, I think Billy Joe Saunders beats. But for those people that are giving this fight stick, come on, guys. Come on. It's not. It's a good matchup. It's a good voluntary as well. But guys, what's your thoughts on this matchup? Are you happy with it, or are you disappointed? Or like me, in fact, very quickly, is Martin Murray a free agent right now? I don't think he's with Matchroom, because I just went onto their Twitter page and they've not announced this fight at all. Martin Murray's announced it on his Twitter page, so it leads me to believe that I think he had a 3 or 4 fight contract with Matchroom. I think that's done now. And he's almost a free agent. So if he is a free agent and is able to secure a world title shot, well done to him. Well done to him and his team to get that. It's probably his last opportunity, probably his last big payday, and happy for him. Happy for him to get the matchup. What do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.